What's up, guys? It's Dub Z TV. You got your boy Dub Z,
40 Cal.
and you're watching Dub Z TV. We discuss Power episode 6 of season 6.
Ooh. Yeah.
Pretty good episode. But before we get into the specifics, please like and subscribe down below to Dub Z TV. Also check out 40 Cal on the Icy Maker channel. He's still putting out some good content over there. And continue checking in over here. We're going to still discuss more Power news, DC news, and so on and so forth, movie news. Also, I think I want to do another one about the Joker film because we haven't done one since the last one, and these controversies are starting to make me want to put in some interesting input on that. But we'll talk more about that when we get to that. Power episode 6. What you think about it?
Good episode, really good episode. A lot of moving pieces. What I came away from it was that I think the main Tariq. I think we're done with Tariq at this point. Fuck Tariq. I mean, he's got to go. He's got to go.
Tariq has been pissing me off.
He's been like, at this point, I think
Tariq got me upset.
And what got me upset with Tariq was when I saw the preview for next episode. I'm like, this dude is still doing drugs, still selling drugs after all of that. I'm like, wow, man. But yeah, I'm done with Tariq. I like Ghost. I feel like he kind of came back to his groove. I think Ghost did a really good job this episode with the way he handled things with Tate, with Tommy.
Yo, man, but Tate shot Alphonse, man. I think that in some way that bothered Tate that happened.
It did. I think
because that was his little street plug.
That was his exactly.
So
exactly.
I think he was, he felt that.
That was crazy, and he's like, I know you from somewhere. And you can tell he was boiling inside. You can tell he was
hot. He was hot.
He was like, he was like so disappointed.
Yeah, I think he had like a 12 gauge. And I'm like, bro, listen, you can't walk around having no 12 gauge to somebody. I'm like, yo, listen, take whatever you need,
take
bro.
Whatever.
Because that guy is gonna rip a hole in you, bro.
Man.
You are not gonna make it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really like this episode. What I came away from it, though, I would say it was the ending part with Benny, Tommy, Ghost. Yes. I think that was really the most important takeaway of this whole episode.
I loved that part for some reason. And I'm gonna let you finish that, but Benny gives me a feeling like he's not done. He's not done.
Thing is, I don't know where he's gonna take it because we know Benny knows Tommy most likely killed Proctor. Because obviously Proctor told him before he died, like, you know what, it's possible. He said, you know what, I'm not gonna snitch. Proctor said that the last time he spoke to Benny, but Benny knows that Proctor may potentially snitch on Tommy. So, and I know Benny, he's an Italian mobster, and even if we go back to what's his name? The other Italian dude. They have a no snitching policy. Because remember with Teresi, when they found out Teresi was a snitch, when Ghost came to him, they were like, you know what? We'll take care of it. Don't worry if he's snitching.
That's right.
And even though he wasn't snitching on them, it was like, if you're a snitch, it doesn't matter who you're snitching on. You're done. You're gonna get killed. So I feel like Benny does live by that code, and I think the only reason he hasn't done anything yet to Tommy is because he knows Tommy probably took out Proctor because of that code. Because of that code. But I'm not 100% sure. That's what I think, though. I'm not 100% if that's his reason. But,
well, I think he probably will revisit this, and it's two things that he may go about it. He may go about it the street way, or he may go about it knowing that once he finds out Proctor's daughter has the SD card, maybe he might use that to his benefit to a degree. That's excellent. Let's see how that play out. We're just gonna breeze through it because we just went into different parts of the episode because it was a pretty good episode. Maybe not as a chest banger as last week's, but this was a very important episode because a lot of moving pieces, a lot of things happening all at once, and all things surrounding Tariq. You know, Tariq's been kidnapped since last episode by Vincent. They want $2 million. So as you already would figure out, Ghost and Tommy are working together to try to get this money back, including Tasha. Tasha moving, she moved some work, and they even needed her help. What got me, what was a little bit funny was that after getting this work, Jason pulls up on them, and like, yo, I was like, that had to be the most annoying moment.
That had to be.
I was like,
I'm like, what is
I was like, Jason, I'm like, Jason, get out of here, bro.
Like, this episode got nothing to do with you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was
like, why are you in here?
I was like, you're mad annoying.
Got like a GPS on them?
Yo.
Like, wow.
It came out like, I'm like, damn, you look shit. You like the feds, man. You're worse than the feds. He just popped up on him like.
I know, and I found it funny. Tommy was about to like, yo, I'm about. Ghost had to calm him down. Was like, hey, listen, man, we outnumbered. Because Tommy was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go after them. But yeah, it was a
I mean, they couldn't have had a fair shootout with these guys. It wasn't gonna work out. Not to their favor. So that happens. They wound up. Jason wound up taking $1 million, and they only, I think, come with $1 million, which is half of the deal. Jason and Tommy showed to Vincent. Vincent is like, this is not what I asked for. And they bring out Tariq, you know, Ghost, and Tom, you know, they're happy to see him, but they sit him down in a chair, force him to sit down. It looks like they give Vincent a pillow bag or something like that, full of oranges. And he, you know, wraps it up in the bag and swings around and starts beating Tariq over their face and over the chest with it, you know. And, you know, you got Ghost going crazy, seeing his son, like, you know, which is, you know, pretty emotional moment. It was a good, effective moment with the emotions between Tommy and Ghost. It was like you could see the family vibe over there. I really liked it. That was kind of big. I mean, if it was for a kid that I knew, I would have been really more bothered. But Tariq, you freaking, you know what I mean? Excuse, like you're actually a part of the whole mess. And look at what's going on.
No, you know? with Tariq, it's like I said. What bothered me is like he's still on the, he's still doing it. And it's almost like at what point would you like, you know what, like with Rain, it's like so much things have happened with this kid. Is that at what point where you just sit back, you know what, let me just chill out. I mean, come on, man. Like I really don't, like, you know, I don't understand this kid. It's almost
I'm telling you,
like he's like what, like everything he does, he messes up. He doesn't do anything correctly. I mean, and like to me, you had your sister get killed, and you're still doing this, and you had like your father and your godfather basically running around the whole city selling drugs, doing all of this,
and your mom
to make $2 million
as well as
to
your mom.
Get you out.
And Lakeisha,
you had like a whole team effort, and it was good. It was also good seeing Tommy and Ghost work together. You know, it brought back those good feelings.
It was good. But then also, let's not forget they had 2 Bits and all the other people also helping out too. And 2 Bits and them said that you know, make this the last time. Now I actually thought that when they were gonna go do it again, Tommy was gonna ask 2 Bits and he was gonna be like, oh, hell no. Did I just tell you we don't work for free, whatever. But you know, let's continue how you felt about them working together.
It was a good feel. I feel like, you know, one of the good things, you know, even in past seasons, is that when you see Ghost, Tommy, and everyone working together against a bad guy or something, doing those moves, you know, I think is a really good feeling. It's really good seeing that all of them working together. Because you know, when they work together as a team, they're like unbeatable. Like they get everything they had to do done.
Especially how the ending result happened.
Yeah,
you know, because I love how Ghost wound up. You making sure you had a contingency plan. So you went to Benny. You know,
and that's one thing about Ghost that's great. He got a backup. He knows what he's doing.
So when they guys when Vincent and them try to pull that, you know, you thought we were just gonna let him go easy and without killing. Well, I'm gonna kill all of you, and then that's when Ghost is like, I don't think you're gonna kill anybody, and you ain't gonna be doing any. Nobody's gonna be doing any killing here, Vincent. And here come Benny and them popping out the car.
Yeah,
you know. I was like,
that was dope.
I was like, yeah, you got the Italians, the other Italians, and and ain't nobody's soft around here, you know. And he's like, I think you might want to leave this alone because you and I know you don't want to go to war. Yeah, that's not gonna be a guy. I was like, okay. You know, he made, you know, Vincent was like he was like.
It's like, all right, we'll let this go. We'll let it go.
You know?
But for moving forward, Vincent, we shouldn't really see any more of Vincent because it's like, I feel like what more does he have to deal with? Tariq, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to Vincent on some dumb stuff, even after what happened there. So that's why I'm like. Right.
I'm telling you, because it almost seems like he tried to set this up with Vincent so they could go extort Ghost and Tommy to get more money, and it turned out that they went with that plan, and they were like, "Well, listen, kid, which I don't know what in this kid's mind thought that these grown men were going to actually split $2 million with you. You're bugging, and they were going to kill you and get rid of you, and stuff like that. A lot of moving pieces." What you think about your boy Dre? Dre's doing some dumb stuff.
He stabbed the dude.
He stabbed the guy. I was like,
I'm like, what? Like, huh? Like, first this is weird. Like, he just right in the middle of broad daylight, he just goes up, stabs someone,
puts it in the guy's chest.
Yeah, the chest, and it's just like, I'm like, bro, like what? Which one is it with Dre? Are you this heartless dude that killed the priest dude? That's like, really cold blooded, heartless. Or are you this guy that's crying over his not having his daughter? Like, which one is it with Dre? To me, he's kind of weird. It's like, he seems like this dude. Even when he shot the Fed dude, it's like, he comes off as this heartless guy that wants to do everything it takes to get on top. On the other hand, he seems like almost like this weak pussy that, is crying over his daughter. That's like a slave for the Fed. So one thing about Dre, I'm like, all right, what's going on here? And then at the end, when they're at a truth, whatever, then he kind of books it when Tommy guy see him. So then he's like, oh, let me get out of here because he's a snitch basically. So with Dre, I'm like, all right, which one is it?
Because two bitches are gonna clap him up. Two bitches are gonna shoot that guy on sight if you saw him, and he knew it, and that's why you ran, because you're a known snitch, and they're coming to handle business.
Yeah, they're gonna handle business.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just amazing, how Tasha, they used truth to set up for heist and everything like that. I don't know. It seems like Rashad Tate, I don't know if he might have a feeling that Ghost was the setup of this thing. Yeah. But I know he's very suspicious of
because when it happened,
the events of how
he was like suspicious. He's like, oh, like what? Like he had that. Even though it turned out really good for him, it turned out well. I know they mentioned the insurance. He came out as a hero, saved everyone. But when the heist was going on, he had that. What?
Right.
What? Like this is really happening.
And even though he shot him and made it look good for his business as being a political campaign to be a governor, but at the same time, I don't know if this also tarnishes, whether it's reporters, paparazzi, anybody to look further into his business and his life and find any more corruption. Especially
it's possible.
You know what I'm saying? So this could be a good and a bad for him, and I think that's how it kind of ended off when he was talking to the news reporter. But and listen, and I didn't pay attention to before, but I found out that he was an ex-cop.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I found out this episode.
I was like, wow,
probably a crooked cop.
Okay, so he was a crooked cop back in the day, doing your thing, doing your training day Denzel thing. Yeah. So Well, listen, it was a good episode. I don't know. I think we pretty much breezed through like the more important parts. Lakeisha. Yeah. I like how Tasha had to school Lakeisha on how to do the stuff, and it was a lot of tension there.
Messing up the numbers
and things like that. But I think we're gonna see a lot. Right now, the episode ended with, obviously Benny helped out Ghost. They got Tariq back. Tommy goes back home to Lakeisha. He knows that Ghost found out about that Ghost learned that Tommy's the one that killed Proctor, and Ghost sits down in the house and he learns that not only that Tommy killed Proctor, but that Tariq had a hand in doing it. And basically, what I liked is that Ghost talking to Tasha, it almost like it dawned on them that our son is a monster. Like Tariq was involved in this murder. Like, what are we like? Like they have a lot to go with their son. The school thing that happened. Mm-hmm. This thing with Vincent that happened. Now this Proctor thing.
Now, do you think Ghost is more upset that Tariq had a hand in it, or that Proctor got shot up in his crib? That he actually felt some sort of way for Proctor. I actually wonder which one he was more, because he did seem more like, yo, what the. But I wonder, is because Tommy shot up Proctor, or because Tariq helped Tommy?
I think it could probably be a bit of both. Because, it could be both. Okay. Because Proctor was helping him. He was another Angela, and he was another guy who had ears in the feds and what was going on. So now it's like this guy is dead, and really,
It's important to know. He doesn't know that Proctor was snitching on Tommy. So that's something I wonder if and when Ghost finds out, if that's going to change how he's felt, That's something interesting too, because, and to me, what Ghost is like, remember, when it comes to snitches, usually they kill Maria, the chick that heard you. Mm-hmm. Tommy ended up doing it, but at the end we saw her go to the crib and he's gonna kill her because basically she was snitching. So with Proctor, I don't know how. Yeah, that was your boy, but at the end of the day, he was snitching, so you might feel bad.
Yeah, but I don't think Ghost quite knew that that's what he was doing yet.
Ghost doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He doesn't have the knowledge that Proctor.
But when he does find out, and if he does, I wonder how he's gonna feel.
Right. But either way, him and Tommy, the Angela thing, Angela Valdez, you killed our girl, and you gotta pay. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think about episode 6 of season 6? Let us know on the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? Was it good? Was it bad? How do you guys feel about Tariq? How do you guys feel about Ghost and Tommy working together? How do you guys feel about the whole outcome? And are you excited for episode 7? Leave your comments down below. Let us know your thoughts. And that'll do it for this review. Tune in next week and we'll do one for episode 7. So that's your boy Dub Z.
40 Cal.
Watching Dub Z TV.